we've discussed this option of hiring a CPA before, and I did some legwork on it. I talked to people, talked to accountants who know the business, and they tell me it's pretty much impossible to find someone that you can afford in this area that has the credentials you're looking for. And people that I've talked to who know Teresa from being in the business and watching her perform say, she's very diligent, hardworking, and she'll get there. She can't get there immediately, and like I've said before, I personally am not willing to change bookkeepers for the fourth time this year. I don't think that will achieve anything except more confusion. And based on my talking to bookkeepers, they say it would probably take Teresa, another half a year or so to get her shop group very tight, but she's getting there. And if we weren't doing anything about it, this would be an option. But I think Dick is taking steps in the right direction. He's working directly with the Office of the State Comptroller and also with the senior bookkeeper at Hyde Park. And I think the wisest thing right now is to continue to let him work with them to finish things as expeditiously and efficiently as possible, but not to change bookkeepers. I don't think that is a solution. I think it's caused a lot of problems. I know it has this year.
Well, I got to go back to the beginning. I obviously share Diane's concern very much, and I do highlight that, David, we're not talking about changing the bookkeeper here. We're talking about getting a CPA accountant's view and expertise to help. But if I go back through what you talked about, David, and I don't want to belabor this with he said, she said, but we've got a situation where a senior examiner is coming in and he's looking at a year-end 07 where the supervisor filled out and had some projected numbers in year-end 07 and then went out of office. And then, in fact, you completed the year-end report, and we had the AUD completed by a CPA that this board hired. So if the numbers don't agree, okay, I think that rests on the shoulders of the supervisor, because
yes,
he's the one that established those numbers. So, secondly, I am very disturbed about the people that we have to keep floating through here, whether it's somebody from Hyde Park or somebody else who's a QuickBook expert, who, by the way, may have a slight interest in saying, oh, you shouldn't use QuickBooks 2002, you should have QuickBooks 2009. Of course they're going to say that. But you know what? The fundamental functioning of QuickBooks, whether it's 2002 or 2009, is the same. Okay? It's not the accounting software that's causing the problem. It is not the accounting software.
it is the
Okay.
user of the
It's the
software.
users. If people can't look from month to month and see that the month ending this month is different than the month starting the next month, and that's a problem, then there's a fundamental problem in the competency of the person who's doing the work. And that's where we are. We don't have good books to the point where I have confidence in any numbers that we have, and this town deserves better.